Hi, hello. We are in Finland, which you may have seen from the clips just before this. But we are in Lapland in northern Finland, in a town called Inari, and we are visiting what was given the award for the European Museum of the Year 2024, so last year. And it's the Sami Museum. Now the Sami were a people across Russia and northern Scandinavia. They're native people across all of there, and they've got their own customs, they've got their own sort of everything. I'm going to give you some, has to be said. But yeah, there's a lot to learn about the Sami people. I had not heard of them before this trip until Rachel told me about them, and I found them incredibly interesting. So I want to learn a lot more about them, and that's why we're here now. The other part of this is that we saw some wild reindeer on the way here, which I think is very cool as well. Open air time here at Tuba, and we're going to go have a look at some Sami buildings and sort of get an idea of how they live. We've already got a lot of information inside about the dress, the clothing, some of the political history, how they were almost wiped out by the formation of the Scandinavian and Russian nation states. Which didn't really count into the Sami people. A thing that hasn't been counted and is still a point of contention is the reindeer and their migrancy, and how the Sami people fit in with the reindeer. So there's rules and stuff for people from Scandinavian countries about reindeer, but it does not take into account the Sami people and their special connection with reindeer. So as time goes on, hopefully that gets sorted out for the Sami, and it moves on to be a lot better going forward, and they're actually thought about when there's a lot of bones of contention. But yeah, we shall continue.